Hi there, my name's Kelly Goff, and I'm thrilled to be joined by two previous Mothers of Invention Award honorees, Aseneth Andrews and Jessica Matthews. So Aseneth, you are the founder of an extraordinary high school for teen mothers. Can you tell us how being named a Mother of Invention honoree has helped you expand programming at the Katherine Ferguson Academy?
I think that getting any kind of an award where other people, other than the people that you work with every day, appreciate what you do, gives you an opportunity to kind of think a little bigger, do a little differently. So one of the things we did was form a think tank and invited girls to think and create an intentional community and design small and tiny houses with a net zero energy consumption, as well as trying to do the living building standards. If you've ever looked at the living building challenge standards, we're trying. And then we also had girls create their own companies, and they then could bid on jobs at the school. And so it was for the first time some girls started thinking about creating their own companies, making their own jobs, giving jobs to other people, and not just looking for a job. So innovation was where we were trying to take it. And this was sort of now somebody, somebody stole that word, but it kind of kick-started us or jump-started us. Jump-start, because is there something called jump-start? So
there is now.
Okay. So it gave us kind of a jump.
What's your biggest dream for the Katherine Ferguson Academy? If you could dream.
If I could dream, the biggest dream would be to have like $1 million endowment so we were never in trouble for the number of kids who were there, or how much money they generated, or just so that we had some financial security, and then everything else would come from that.
But you've already made a tremendous difference on the lives of
I think
girls.
So. I had dinner with my nephew last night, and he said, this is the only place we can ever go where there's some girl saying, Miss Andrews, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. You kicked me out of school, or you changed my life. So got about a 50-50 chance.
Jessica, since you've been named a Mother of Invention, even President Obama has played with the socket soccer ball, which must be pretty exciting.
Yes, it was very cool.
So what's next for Uncharted Play?
Well, it's funny. Being named a Mother Invention really placed an emphasis on how much more I really want to do, and the organization wants to do, to inspire women in particular to understand what the opportunities they have in social invention. And so we actually went ahead and designed something similar to the socket called the Pulse, which is an energy generating jump rope right here. And so the fun thing about the jump rope is that while soccer is definitely the most popular sport around the world, jump roping is actually equally as ubiquitous. And in a lot of communities, while the girls probably do play soccer, sometimes the boys kind of grab the ball and run away with it. But what we found with the jump rope is that the girls are usually better. They're just better at it. And we have the guys actually coming up to the girls saying, can you teach me how to double dutch? Can you teach me how to do this? So they can get access to the power. And the fun thing about this jump rope here is that it actually generates 4 times as much power as the socket does for each minute of play. So you can use it to charge cell phones, iPhones, everything. And we just couldn't be happier, really.
And just so everyone knows, the only reason we're not doing demonstrations is because we're in heels, or else we would be with the jump rope.
Well, I can jump rope in heels. They just don't have the insurance for that. So if you want to see me do it outside, I'll be ready.
And I hear you're bringing the soccer socket to the Brazil World Cup.
Yes. So what we're trying to do this summer really is show people how you can use play to disarm global issues, make them more accessible, make them less intimidating, and ideally inspire social invention in as many people as possible, particularly the people who don't consider themselves scientists, engineers, inventors. People always ask me, who's your favorite inventor? And I always say, my mom. I said that before Mother Invention Award getting it, because I think that the inventions that come from the places that you don't always expect, that actually happen on a daily basis from normal people, are the best ones. And so we're going to Brazil, and we're actually going to be working in different favelas near the areas of the games in the area in Brazil, and actually going through a full inventor curriculum, showing people the jump rope, showing people the socket ball, and pretty much working them through a case study of how someone like me, someone who studied psychology and economics, someone who knew nothing about engineering, how you can design something and invent something. Oh yes, thank you.
Aseneth is being our spokesmodel.
Showing the jump rope that I used earlier, charging the cell phone. Whoopsies.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and so would you both say that being a Mother of Invention Award winner has gotten your work where it is today? Do you think you would be where it is today if you had not won?
I definitely wouldn't have been able to do some of the things that we've done in the last couple of years without it.
It's extraordinary.
It's like I said, I mean, I think not only having the opportunity to tell our story, but to be around so many amazing women and see how our story could actually inspire different women to do more amazing things. I actually just met someone earlier today who said that she had heard me speak 2 years ago and is now on stage. And she was inspired by what we were doing. And that's what we're doing this for. We don't have enough people actively engaged in trying to make this world a better place, but if we can continue to tell our stories, continue to show people that we're just like you, we're all just like you, let's do this together, how can we not have a better world?
And a final comment on how people can help. Final comment? Website? Anything?
Oh, the CatherineFergusonAcademy.org. That's our new website. We didn't have one before except the ones the girls made. There's a place where it says give now, donate now, help now, volunteer now.
We got the message.
Great. I want to point out that the jump rope is fall proof, which is great. So throw it around or whatnot. You can go to u-play.co. That's u-play.co. That's our website, and we'll have a lot of information for ways you want to help, or if you have an idea and you need help in developing it and getting it out to the world, I personally am here for you. This is what I want to dedicate my life to doing.
You two incredibly inspiring ladies. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Toyota's Vice President of Marketing, Floral English.
Thank you, Kelly. Change makers, trailblazers, designers, innovators, on this stage, in this audience, and all around us for the past several days. Toyota is so proud to partner with Women in the World for a third consecutive year to share inspiring stories about women making a difference. The collective intellect and energy that these events bring together is truly unmatched anywhere.
Hold that thought. Big voice, please go ahead.
For me, and I'm sure for many of you, the experience of the past few days has been incredibly moving. I've been reminded of the daunting challenges that women face all over the world. And it has been an honor to meet so many enterprising women who are not just talking about the issues, but finding solutions and mobilizing others to join them. Their passion is contagious. And I must admit that over and over again, I asked myself, how can I help? So on a personal level, the summit has clearly been a success. Indeed, this summit has shown us that there continues to be no shortage of real challenges in the world today, ones that transcend gender, ethnicity, age, nationality, and race. But the summit has also shown us the power of an idea and the power of a determined individual to turn her idea into actions that drive change. Our mothers of invention have done just that. And I'd like to recognize each of them for believing in themselves and their ideas, for being courageous, and for persevering no matter what the obstacle. Now, as these women also know, real innovation happens when you openly share your ideas with others and encourage them to build upon it with their own creative thinking. We know this at Toyota. That's why we created the Collaborative Safety Research Center that is partnering with universities, agencies, and research institutions to develop safety technologies that will benefit all of society. We strongly believe that when good ideas are shared, great things can happen. And year after year, this summit proves when an environment is created so that women are empowered to share their stories and their ideas, we're all inspired to strive for change and find solutions, whether in our own communities or on a worldwide scale. It's a privilege to be in the room with women who exemplify that spirit. Let me now welcome back on stage Anna Stork and Andrea Shrezza from Luminade, an organization that sprang from a shared interest in solar lighting technology and a common belief that design and design thinking can be used to solve problems on a global scale, including improving access to basic resources such as lighting and power. Lauren Schwader-Beal with DC Greens, an organization that was able to encourage and sustain healthy living by bringing together teachers and students, farmers markets, and urban gardens to ensure that residents of Washington, D.C. could gain access to and could afford fresh local fruits and vegetables. And Tricia Compass-Markman from Day One Response, a company that develops and supplies innovative solutions for disaster relief and addresses the vital global need for clean water. These women have addressed some basic necessities of all people: healthy food, clean water, and a light in the darkness. These women are the 2014 Toyota Mothers of Invention. In recognition of everything these remarkable women have accomplished, and to help them continue their inspiring work, we are delighted to present these deserving individuals with a Toyota Driving Solutions grant of $50,000 each. To our Mothers of Invention, we admire you, we celebrate you, and we congratulate you. Please give them all another round of applause.